Snap, YouTube. What's the big old deal, man? It's my favorite time of the night, man. This is y'all favorite hood partner, Big Nina boy. Hey, listen, before we get into the content, man, this changed everything. Now, Big U and Cowboy name is being brought up into a whole different situation that we overlooked. We heard it. We never really got into it. But now we finna, run through it, man, and we're going to see what's really going on. But before we get into the content, though, y'all know the marathon will continue. But, I keep telling y'all, man, a person that have nothing to lose will help you lose everything, gang. You know what I'm saying? Start investing in the people you hang around, people that's more beneficial, somebody that got something going on, somebody that's doing something with their lives, man. Because, listen, I don't care how tough you gangsters is out there, nigga. You ain't too tough to get on your knees and talk to God, bro. You know what I'm saying? Talk to God on a daily. You know what I'm saying? Ask him to help you get up out that situation. Talk to him and do something about it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of you niggas running around here, nigga, with all this hate and this anger in your heart. Well, only thing you can see that fit your lifestyle is to try to go hurt another nigga because he doing better than you. That shit is boosie, man. We ain't pushing that 2026. So with that being said, man, let's get to the content. You know what I'm saying? Some people, I was just tripping because I was just like, damn, sometimes it's your mama that's in secret competition with you. It's your brother that's in secret competition with you. It's your cousin, you know what I'm saying? Your auntie, you know what I'm saying? And in this generation, the chosen ones are the ones who was always talked about when they was little. You know what I'm saying? The ones who was always being bullied or the ones who always went through the most craziest stuff in life. Those people end up spiraling and becoming somebody in today's society. You know what I'm saying? Let the church say amen. I know that's right. Yeah, some of you nigga that was digging in your nose. You know what I'm saying? Some of the girls who pissed on themselves. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all looking like some little monkeys out there. You know what I'm saying? That he came out with this new Malaysian hair and, this makeup and y'all done did a 360 and y'all winning now. And salute to y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? Because hey, ain't nothing like a comeback. But that being said, man, hey, make sure y'all be careful and treat them empaths the right way too, man. Because some of y'all are empaths, man, and a lot of y'all don't even know it. But anyway, let's get to this content, man. This changes everything. Big U, Cowboy, Eric Holder, exposed about this Nipsey Hussle Marathon lawsuit that nobody really talked about. So with that being said, man, let's do a little clip and then we're going to get to the content. Let's go.
All these Crips had when Nipsey couldn't even shoot a video in the hood. Yeah, nigga, Big U pulled up and told that nigga, you ain't shooting nothing in the hood, nigga. Take that shit somewhere else. Niggas ain't do nothing. Y'all seen when Tupac in 1992, the Malcolm X speech, he was like, I take all this lightly. Nip, take all this lightly. Where was all you niggas at when niggas ran up in his shop, beat him up in front of his family? 6, 7, 8 years later, niggas go up there and kill him at the same shop. Where was all these?
Now I ain't gonna lie, man. What Six talking about, nigga? Niggas running up to a shop, putting their hands on him and his family and his father. You know what I'm saying? And then you still couldn't break him. And then, now he gone. Niggas want to throw it over their shoulder and say, man, that was my nigga, man. God looking down. There's probably a lot of niggas out there who dislike Nip because of his success. But, you know what I'm saying? When everybody else got knocked off the board who had to hate for Nip, they changed their narrative. Because let me tell you, as y'all know, man, ain't no nigga on this blacktop born with hate. You're taught that. You're taught to hate. Nobody's born with that shit. And that's what I mean by niggas being secret competition, which, man, watch out for the people who want what you got. Anybody that say, hey, they want what you got, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, let me use your hands for a couple weeks. I'll be rich. Get away from them. Let's go.
These fake ass Nipsey supporter fan homies at, nigga. That nigga had a bodyguard from Grape Street. We don't even get along with Grape Street. That nigga didn't fuck with.
Now look, y'all heard that right there, right? You heard he said he had a bodyguard from Grape Street. That tell you that Nipsey Hussle always had security. But one thing that people didn't realize is that it was always supposed to be somebody at that door watching Nip back. You see what I'm saying? Somebody was supposed to always engage if they see somebody is approaching Nip. You know what I'm saying? And that one person who, you know, hiding in the desert with his land that he bought off of, you know, that money, it's crazy because, you know, we about to find out how he ended up coming up with that money, man. You know what I'm saying? Niggas is cold-blooded, boy. You know what I'm saying? And you know, the big dog, Black Sam, ain't gonna make no fuss about it. He gonna keep on as, you know, regular schedule. Business must go on. You know what I'm saying? That shit that, you know, he might have came up on, that shit is crumbs to the marathon empire. Let's go.
None of you niggas. Now you niggas is all over here short for rest in peace, Nip. Bro, that nigga didn't fuck with you niggas. Bro, you niggas is clowns, my nigga busters.
All right, let's get to the content. Let's get it. Let's go.
Okay, the timeline of the battle between Big U and Nipsey Hussle, and now Black Sam by extension, and over the Marathon brand and Nipsey's career is interesting to me because it's more in my wheelhouse of gangster stuff that's about money more so than gang banging, even though obviously it's LA, so gang banging is in the mix. But just saw a new legal document that was pretty interesting from 2019. Black Sam was arrested and briefly charged with attempted murder. To quote the district attorney's charging packet, a Rolling 60s member came in, was beaten with a lead pipe. All three of the things happened to him. Thankfully, he survived. The police were called. Obviously, there's other store owners, and people gonna call the police. Some crazy shit happens. The police, remember, Big U was not working with the police, but as part of the grid program, he had liaison to the police, which may or may.
I have no problem telling y'all, we got 150 people in here. Only 33 people hit the like button. Let's go ahead and hit that like button, man. Hey, it's all good, man. I understand, man, but hey, shit, nigga, this ain't no motherfucking monkey show, nigga. Just look at me, nigga. If you can't look and hit the like button, man, support the channel and get up out of here, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm only looking for the real supporters anyway. You know what I'm saying? I don't need that motherfucker just looking at me and shit like, oh man, just entertain us. Hey, fuck you, nigga. We don't gotta hit the like button. Well, get up out of here. Shit, nigga, small fries to a Big Mac with me. Just shit, nigga. If you can't show no support, then why you here? You know what I'm saying? Let me see where we at. All right, we got 45 likes, man. And it's 141 people in here. Let's go ahead and get them likes up, man. I'll wait. It's all good, baby. Shit, you understand me? Yeah, nigga, hey. Man, I work hard at what I motherfucking do, man. This ain't no easy show, man. You know what I'm saying? Man, all y'all got to do is hit the like button. It's 138. Good. It was 141. The ones that don't want to support got up out of here. Now I'm going to ask the 138 people who really want to support, you know what I'm saying, keep this marathon going, man. Hit that like button. Let me see where we at right now. I have no problem, man. Hey, I take you there. Yeah, I take you there, baby. Shit, nigga, shit. Closed mouth don't get fed. Bullshit, nigga. I'm not finna 33 likes with 100 and some people and think I'm not gonna say nothing. Shit. Them other YouTubers don't give a fuck. That ain't me. All right, so let me see where we at, man. Let me see where the real ones at. All right, we got 68 likes, man. We got 130 people in here. Let's get 20 more likes, man. I know it's 20 more of y'all in here that can hit the like button. We only 10 minutes in the show. So, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know I normally do an hour show, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know a lot of niggas who get on this bitch for an hour and rock out. You know what I'm saying? Got me over here stuttering like my name, Claude Banks. Yeah, nigga, Claude is my name. Yeah, let's go. Let me see where we at. All right, we at 71. Come on, man. Give me 26 people. 26 people, and let's get this show on the road. Yeah, hey, I'll help you out. Nah, no worry, man. Hey, I have no problem. What you do is y'all hit that like button. You know what I'm saying? With that thumbs up on that motherfucker, you hit that motherfucker right there. Nigga, I'm going to be sitting up here, nigga, doing this shit, nigga, and it's only 33 of y'all went, look, let me tell y'all something. If 33 people hit the like out of 100 people, they won't push this content nowhere. That motherfucker will die on the mountain. And y'all be here, well, at least I got me a motherfucking good show. Hello. Hell nah, I ain't going for it. So we should be at 25 people, man. We can get this shit cracking. We at 87. All right. Come on, man. I'll wait. I take you there. Yeah. No problem, man. It's all good. It's small fries to a Big Mac, man. It is small fries to a Big Mac. Where we at with it? Shout out to all the real ones, by the way, man. Shout out to the real ones. Be like, yeah, that's right, man. This nigga get up here, nigga, and do this hour show every day. Yeah, let me hit that like button, man. Just out, you know. We got 92. We almost there. Give me 8 or 10 more people, man. Come on, hit that like button. Show some support in this motherfucker, man, and keep this channel running, man. And we want to get it out there in the algorithm. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. We had 95. We got 5 more. It'd be good if 20 of y'all niggas hit that shit, but hey, that's all right. Shit, nigga, shit. You understand me? It's small fries to a Big Mac, baby. I ain't scared to tell your motherfucking ass. If you don't hit the like button, it don't go nowhere. You know what I'm saying? It's basically me entertaining you motherfuckers, and that's it. We had 100, man. Man, that's all I'm talking about. Let's give him a round of applause, man. Help me, help you, help us. That's it, baby. Shit, nigga. What y'all nigga talking about? He's scared, nigga, scared to ask y'all to hit the like button. Not this nigga right here. Let's go.
Not mean anything. The police used this particular incident because there had been so many incidents at this mall around the Ashkadam Brothers, Nipsey and Black Sam's t-shirt shop, the Marathon store, their fish shop, everything. There had been Munchie B once led her, I guess, a raid of the Inglewood families, and they ran and ransacked it and tried to beat up his father, like just all type of crazy stuff happening. So they used this incident to have the Korean owners say, well, you got tenants in here, there's there's been multiple incidents of serious gun violence, gang, violation of gang injunction, drug dealing. We're going to start proceedings because if you have enough crimes happen at your property, theoretically, it's kind of hard to do, but theoretically they can take your property. So what the Korean owners did is they sold the whole, that's when Nipsey and his brother were able to.
We got the shopping center that the Marathon stores in recently.
Yep.
And so I think, they wrote an article about that and just talked about. You
guys expanded it and reopened it, correct?
Yeah, so.
How much money was Nipsey? Well, Nipsey was making money at that point. I mean, they had a business partner. They got an investor or whatever. Like a Jewish gentleman. But whatever the case may be, they were able to put together the financial package, and that's when they bought the strip mall. So they had a fish shop in there. They had a Marathon clothing, and there was some other stuff that they rented, like a hub of maybe like black-owned business. That area, Crenshaw Slauson, is the largest still concentration of black population in the whole state of California. So that area around there is 75% black, the general area, which includes some very high-end neighborhoods like the Overhills part of Rolling 60s, which is beautiful. Windsor View, different stuff. And then there's some rougher areas, but generally a lot of economic activity and a lot of black-owned businesses. So that's and if you're not in the gang, no one's gonna really bother you. If you're visiting LA and you like to experience black culture, go to Linwood, Crenshaw Slauson area. So, anyways, that's interesting. That happened, and that was about 2 months later. Nipsey gunned down in that very same parking lot. So they had just bought that complex. And again, this whole Eric Holder thing, Eric Holder is a very dangerous person. I was told by somebody, I ain't gonna tell you the specific story, but just that Eric Holder was not, the reason he wasn't around the Rolling 60s neighborhood wasn't because he snitched on somebody. It was that he had done something violent in years past, like some crazy shit that like caused a problem. Like people from different communities and relatives that got shot. Like, you know, it was a problem, and they were like, "You got to go. This is unauthorized activity. This is not okay."
Why the niggas in there didn't follow the protocol? I wasn't there. Why they didn't follow it? Maybe they just fucking around helping the customer, doing some fucking customer service. This is what I'm thinking, trying to, you know, transition it.
Now, without that being said, right? Now, let's go back to that day. Only person that was inside the shop was a female that was at the cash register. The only other person who was supposed to be standing at that door, but out there making sure all the t-shirts and everything was straight, was his big homie. His big homie normally is supposed to stand right there. When Black Sam is up there at the store, if Nip pull up, he's already ready to greet him. You know, Nip had a security guard from Grape Street, J-Rock. Every time they went somewhere, he had security. You see what I'm saying? He didn't need security in the hood. That's what his big homie was right there for. What the hell is you doing being I didn't know he needed security in the hood, cuz. This is a multi-millionaire. See what I'm saying? Who you work for. No, I'm a boss. No, I ain't working with him, man. I taught him how to get here. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Shit, look, when he left, look what I did, nigga. When he bought me a store, nigga called LA Prolific, I brought me a blue ribbon, invited people to come, free food, chopped it. Yeah, I had a Billy, I had a motorcycle, I had shit, nigga, even had a Corvette. Yeah, it was too small for my ass because my legs too long. You know what I'm saying? They're long legs. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, nigga. It never added up. Black Sam it was only one person. Rentpaw didn't work there at that time. He was never an employee. Rentpaw is closer to, we all went to Hamilton High School. That was, look, at Hamilton, you didn't, only time you'll see Rentpaw, you'll see Nip. You see what I'm saying? They was like this. Nigga, them niggas did everything together. You see what I'm saying? So, yeah, nigga, that's why I'm saying, like, he wasn't an employee there. So the other employee only leads back to the big homie. You see what I'm saying? Nobody never questioned how did he get that bread, but it's finna come out though, right? And yeah, you know, he actually tried to sue the marathon. You see what I'm saying? So this shit get way tricky, gang. Let's go.
To some legitimate, just selling clothes, but nobody was in the doorway. And from my understanding, old boy walked up with no shirt on first to check the scene because he know what's going on in that parking lot, and had a conversation. Probably seen nobody was in the doorways. Checked Hustle had on shorts. Checked everybody else. Left. They say came back with a red shirt on. Tiptoed through the alley.
So look, y'all know LA is so vicious, gang. LA is a vicious city, man. A lot of people do not understand how LA works, man. So you damn near can die over fitted hats. Matter of fact, I got a clip. Let me give, for those that's not from LA, man, I got a clip that's going to explain exactly what you can die over in LA. Hold on. Make sure y'all get them likes up, man. Matter of fact, hold on. We had 250 people in here. I know we got some real supporters. Let's go hit this like button, man. Come on, man. We dropping a dope show every day. Let's go. We got 123 likes, man. I'm gonna keep it going, but let's get them likes up, though, man. We should be at least 200. Let's go.
Tattoos in Los Angeles.
Inspired me. We already know what hats not to wear in LA, but no Diddy, it gets deeper. You got this tatted, you will be banged on. Yeah, this don't mean that out here. You will be banged on if you got this tattoo. Any of these clovers, they mean a multitude of things, but there's a couple gangs that rep. You will get banged on. Yeah, this means something different too. You got that tatted, watch out. This means something too, mainly in the Compton area, but yeah. The Gucci means something too. Will be banged on. If you got any of the MLB logos, yeah, might as well cover that up. They don't mean the same thing. Let me know if I forgot something or should do a part 2. Even if you got sports teams in certain areas you can't wear, I'll do that on part 2. Let me know.
So, fitted hats, man, you know, you'll lose your life over this. You see what I'm saying? You'll lose your life over this. sports jackets, you'll lose your life. Anything Major League Baseball, it is gang related. Yeah, nigga run around here, nigga with a Houston Astro hat, just hypothetically speaking, and you walking through the rolling 60s with a Houston H hat with a star on it, man. Nigga, our St. Louis Cardinals hat in the 60s. Oh yeah, nigga. Picture your mama standing over your casket, like, what they killing for? The hat, bitch. He died of. Why would they do that? This is LA. Yeah, nigga, you'll lose your life over a fit. Ain't that something, though? Think about, look at all the people that lost their life over a hat, over wrong shoestrings. You understand what I'm saying, nigga? You cooked. Hang it up. Your mama, your mother cannot wear certain stuff in certain hoods. And yeah, they got old school OG homegirls and shit. You talk shit like, excuse me, young man, I'm a grown woman. We don't support that thuggish Neanderthal type of demeanor. Wait, there go to old school. Well, bitch, I'm 58 years old too, bitch, and this is Hoover. You can get this motherfucking Hoover stump, bitch. Yeah, Groove, let's get this. Like, come on, OG homegirl, whoop that lady ass. Come on, bitch, take it off, man. You told my little homegirl like that, bitch. Yeah, bitch, I'm back. I'm born in motherfucking 68. Come on, bitch. Nigga do the drum roll on this bitch nose. Come on, bitch. yeah, they like, whoop that. You understand me? And it's so childish because, yeah, a older gang member woman will attack a regular citizen. You know what I'm saying? All you got to do is show disrespect in their community, get your ass whooped. You can't come with no prefix of, we don't do that, you know, all that weird ass shit. Hell nah, this bitch 58 years old and got 1,000 tattoos on her face, still out there with the young homies. Shit is crazy. Shit is crazy. Hey, man, we had 266 people in here. What up, though, man? Welcome to the Nina Boy Show. I'm going to go ahead and ask y'all to hit the like button if you love your mama. Let's all remember pulling up. Let's go.
And went right and started shooting. So to me, that's premeditated.
So that's why he wasn't around. He had been shot in the head. He may have had some brain damage issues. So why is he all of a sudden coming around the marathon? It just doesn't, he pops back up. Really for someone would have had to give him the green light, you know, to come back around. Because the thing about in any neighborhood, frankly, you know, I remember I'd be shooting.
All right, so y'all also got to realize what is coming out to. Nipsey Hussle he damn near was assassinated right before his contract was up. See what I'm saying? Right before his contract was up, they're saying allegedly, rumors that, you know, after his contract was up, there was no way that he was going to make any money off of him. And it couldn't be, you know, you and this person in the same vicinity, knowing that only reason why you survived or was alive because it was a royalty check coming in. This was just a rumor. This is just alleged. This don't mean that it's facts, but, you know, we just go ahead and we just land it on the table. Let's go.
Music videos in Detroit, and people would pull up on me and be like, what are you doing? You know, and then you'd have to say, oh, well, I'm over here getting some extra shots for so-and-so. And they'd be like, oh, okay, so-and-so from over on such a street. Oh, okay. Oh, that's right, Trail Prophet. People notice outsiders in neighborhoods. I mean, just in general in life. And in LA, you know, people are going to notice outsiders in the neighborhood of the rolling 60s. So if Eric Holder wasn't supposed to be over there, he wasn't just gonna pop up and like be cool with the number two, you know, the guy vying with Big U, or who would surpass Big U for top dog of the rolling 60s. Remember, we have Big U on these wiretaps barking about, I'm the biggest 60, you know, really in reference to Nipsey Hussle. I went 3-0 against them, implying he beat up Black Sam, Nipsey, and his father, which is wild. So, Eric Holder, I still think somehow got in his head to go over there. And Nipsey said, you shouldn't be around here. It wasn't about snitching. That's why no one will ever quite exactly say. It was, he just wasn't supposed to be over there. He was persona non grata.
You know, he hadn't been in the hood like that. On him, or he couldn't come around.
Black Sam speaks repeatedly in all his interviews about how the day Nipsey was killed, security protocol was not followed. When Nipsey was at the store, somebody was always supposed to basically be watching Nipsey who had a gun on him.
Man, you know, damn, I'm so passionate about this shit, man. We got 300 people here. Go ahead and hit that like button. But catch this game, though, right? Really catch this shit, though, right? This for all them YNs that feel like it ain't no hope in them streets. It ain't no hope in them streets, bro. There's no hope in them streets. I'm going to just keep it all the way real with you. You know, the streets ain't going to heal no broken heart, homie. The streets ain't going to heal no broken home. None of that shit, man. That's why I tell y'all, man, you know, you're going to have to separate yourself from some shit. But them scars, them war scars, them love scars that you done got in them streets, it's going to remind you that you need to keep going forward and stop going backwards. You see what I'm saying? Because the name of the game is to keep you where you at. It's never to let you pass them by. That's why I tell y'all, dogs don't bark at parked cars because it ain't going nowhere. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, nigga, you know, them love scars. You know, niggas is in the streets, man, that been through this trauma bonding. You know what I'm saying? That's why niggas come together through trauma bonding. You know, niggas with love scars are the hardest people to love. You see what I'm saying? It's hard to love a nigga who grew up without no love. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, love scars, nigga. I'm talking about nigga, your daddy didn't want you. He didn't raise you. Your mama had too many kids to give you all the love that you say you deserve. She didn't make none of her life. Look at you. You made some of your life. You see what I'm saying? Now, everybody feel like they're entitled to what you got. Man, hit that like button, man, because it's a YN out there, man, that want to hear this story. I just don't know where you at, man, but you somewhere out there, and I'm going to keep pushing my agenda. I'm going to keep pushing my line, and I'm going to keep smashing and going hard and tell motherfuckers to hit this like button so that one nigga that's sitting in this car right now, this nigga sitting in the car with a gang of niggas, and he know he got something to do with his life. Hey, listen, homie, it ain't going to get better in the streets, homie. You going to have to get up and go get you some. You see what I'm saying? And if you don't want the 9-to-5 way, then get out here and figure out a hustle. Go hustle, homie. And I don't give a fuck who watching this live right now. I just feel like I needed to say this, and I needed to make sure that I'm looking dead at that camera. You got to separate yourself. In order to elevate, you got to separate yourself, not from your hood, but from certain people. Because everybody that's in your hood, nigga, is not going where you going. You see what I'm saying? And you got to understand something. Nigga, you got that, you might got that talent. Niggas ain't, look, bro, name one time a nigga go to the studio and pay for your studio time. The streets don't support nothing you do until you make it. That's why a lot of people don't realize a lot of niggas who jumped in the YouTube space, they'll see it. Half the niggas who watch them every day, they ain't even subscribed to their channel. Some of the niggas it's probably a gang of haters in here who probably like, man, fuck this nigga, Nina Boy. Nigga, but they just watching, hoping something go wrong. But when you cover, you don't got to worry about that. You know, shit, nigga, right now, like, nigga, hey, fuck that like button. Nigga, I ain't hitting that motherfucking like button for that nigga. Nigga, I don't even like this nigga, man. Hell no, I ain't hitting that like button. It's all right, nigga. I'm going to roll something out the back for you. Fuck you. Because I'm going to keep this show going anyway, man. But I had to say that real fast. Had to do a quick little break. But nah, man, it ain't no hope in them streets, man. And like I said, man, niggas with love scars is the ones that's hardest to love. So, you know, don't think you go get no love in them streets, man. You ain't getting no empathy. You ain't getting no pity. And you know, a lot of you niggas out here hustling just for a validation from a nigga who don't fuck with you. Because as soon as you pass them by, nigga, they go turn on you. Catch this game, though. Let's get back to the content. Shout out to all the real ones, man. 300 people in here. Let's get them likes up, man. Show some support to the channel. Hit that like button if you're a real one. Let's go.
Someone pulls up, Nipsey pulls up, someone comes. It's, you know, doing security isn't that hard. You just have to do it right every time. I'm used to being around environments and people that have to be secured. It's not that elaborate. I mean, unless you think a blitz is coming per se, like, but just for general day to day, hey, I'm pulling up. Okay, somebody gonna come stand in the doorway with a gun and look down the street. It's not that elaborate. It just has to always happen. And the day Nipsey lost his life, 3 months after the attempted murder by Black Sam on a rolling 60 that was dropped, 2 months after they bought the building or the complex, Nipsey goes up there to get some clothes, I guess for that cousin Kerry guy who got out. I'm not, for somebody. And they're up there. Black Sam is not there, and he complains about, I don't know why the fuck protocol wasn't followed. There should have, when Nipsey was there, there were people outside. Remember, Cowboy was outside. Rempal was outside. There were several people outside, but no one had a gun. No one was watching. There was no security. Nipsey Hussle, there's always supposed to be somebody, not necessarily extra crazy, but just someone lurking in the back with a pistol. That was their standard thing, and it makes sense. I mean, he still was an active gang member for that reason alone, right? I mean, he's still a trophy. You could have, someone from a rival group pull up and try to do something to him. I mean, there's many reasons he should definitely have always be being watched over. In fact, if I would have been involved, I would have been like, well, I don't think Nipsey should be over here. But I'm sure people told him that, and he wasn't going to not do that. That wasn't his personality type. But anyways, so Eric Holder comes, and he sees that none of these are the people that are the ones to be worried about of having something on them, apparently. And he puts on a red shirt and comes back. You were shirtless and you go put on a shirt. What goes on in the mind of people that commit broad day murders? It's hard to say, like, it doesn't make sense. And again, Eric Holder supposedly had closed head injuries, maybe some drug use, but I think a lot of us have used some drugs sometimes. Like that whole thing about you take some drugs and you act super crazy. I don't know how true that is. To take enough drugs to be that off your rocker, are you really bopping around and doing physical activities? Probably not. I tend not to blame things on drugs. I think people do drugs and alcohol. Now, alcohol might make you do something you wouldn't normally do, that's for sure. But anyways, he comes back twice, but now he has on a red t-shirt.
Whoa, man, amazing car. When did you become a millionaire?
What is this for?
We're trying to get advice for the younger generation.
I made my first million last year, actually.
What line of work are you in?
I'm in sales.
Okay, what's the best advice you can give someone that's in sales?
You're only as good as your sales reps and your CR.
Black Sam said you can't even buy red t-shirts in that area. It is like that in LA. Like, it's kind of funny. Like the gang stuff, if you don't look like a gang member, it's on the low, and you can even be in, South Central and all these hoods and not really, you'd be like, oh, there's not really much of that. And they cover up the graffiti real fast. But if you fit the description or just different little things, like you'll be like, oh no, there's gangs. And then certain things about buying different colored stuff in different areas, like you'll notice. Like you can buy red bandanas in some stores and they ain't got no blue ones, right? Or vice versa. So Holder comes back. Now this is a key detail that I've mentioned in multiple stories, but I want you to really think about. We hear Eric Holder got 60 years. So you would think, well, who's gonna crash test dummy themselves to crime happen 2028, you're not going to get out till 2080. That's your whole life. Like who would do that? Well, he didn't. I guess he got 60 years, but you know how the sentencing stuff is. There's adjustments and parolable date. In the year 2035, which is just 9 more years from now, he goes to have his first parole preparation meeting for a possible first termination date of 2039. It's a long time, but it ain't that long. I mean, guys, if your whole life is the gang and someone tells you, well, you can do something, and if, You may have to go do 15 or 20 years in prison, but then you'll be good and you'll be the man when you get out. I don't know, but you can look him up. Eric Holder, look up California inmate search. Eric Ronald Holder, he can get out in 2039. His first meeting's 2035. Remember this guy in his sentence, closed head injury, different ameliorating factors. And as we have seen over the years, there's a movement as crime in America. Crime went up very high during the pandemic because social disorder, but generally crime has been on a decline, less and less crime. As the years go by and there's less, hopefully, violent and heinous crimes in the news, it's more of a movement to start trimming years off of people's sentences. You know, Eric Holder could be walking. Look at Meech in Southwest T. Who'd have thought just 20 years after they got sentenced that they'd be bopping around. Meech has a party tomorrow night at the St. Regis, like, you know.
Every time I sit back, man, and I just watch this shit, man, it's like, damn, man, who ever think like your dog became a victim to a clown with a gun? You see what I'm saying? Straight up, nigga, like Nip became a victim to a pussy ass nigga with a gun, bro. This is why I say, man, y'all gotta realize, homie, if you out there, you got something cracking on this blacktop, nigga, don't end up, you know, Nip sacrificed, you know, a lot, you know what I'm saying, for his community, man. You see what I'm saying? And got took down by his own community. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody in the community, but, you know, like I said, man, he became a victim to a clown nigga with a gun, a nigga from his own hood. You see what I'm saying? And one nigga who say, I'm a big homie, sat back after he died, nigga, try to patrol the parking lot, act like he run it and all of this crazy ass shit. But where was that energy at, nigga, when he was alive? Nigga, you didn't let nothing. Oh, nigga ain't gonna be disrespect. My motherfucking little homie commute plaza and shit, But then you talking about, oh, I didn't know that nigga needed it. Nigga, he was in the hood. Nigga, I didn't think that was go. Come on, nigga. That's why you lied and said, oh, me and him good. There's no evidence that this nigga talks to you know what I'm saying, Black CZ. Nigga, you ain't talked to Black CZ, nigga. That's all cap, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Because think about it. If he was all the way in the back in the break room, how did you know what side his body fell on? You didn't come around on the other way. You came on the other side of the car where he laid at, where his head was at, right? When you go inside the Marathon store, there's a big TV screen right here. So even coming out the break room, trying to come out the store, you could see him on camera how it happened. You literally was right there at the door, and once he got away, you literally seeing him running with his back turned. You see what I'm saying? Nigga, come on, nigga. You ain't say shit. You just aided to his, man, come on, bro. I think the world will never get over that. Nigga, like, nigga, what kind of, ain't everybody scared to say, nigga, what kind of big homie just, nigga, what you do? You ain't go yellow tape, nothing. But you control, you sock niggas out in that parking lot, talking about y'all disrespect my little homie shit. It's crazy work. Let's go.
It's just because of you know, they changed the law. Oh, these laws are knock 3 years off here, knock 2 years off there. And in case of Big Meech, you can look and see where all his time was removed. It wasn't for anything, you know, that he did. I mean, you know, that violates the street code. And I don't know what he did or didn't do, but as far as his time getting lowered, you can see where it all came from. And Terry, of course, he barely did half the sentence. So prison's very expensive. Eric Holder's not on the main line. He's in some type of medical-y thing. Those inmates are even more expensive. They ain't gonna want to keep that guy. So Eric Holder did not trade 60 years for shooting Nipsey Hussle. You know, who knows? He probably could have been sold a dream that, well, somebody, them guys are all gang members. Somebody might have had a gun and somebody would have shot back at him. he could have just got away, mutual combat. Holder might have been thinking, I might be able to smoke him and get 10 years, be home in 5 or 6. But even as it sits, he's been in since what, 2019? He's been in 7 years. In another 9 years, he goes for his first parole meeting in the prison. Now, that's when they make your plan. But your plan could include going to a halfway house, being at a camp. Like, he's not on cell block 9, and he's certainly not going to be. So,
okay, great. Wait, were you even listening? You haven't taken a single note?
could he have been sold a dream? Again, Black Sam charged with attempted murder involving bang and a lead pipe on a 60 just a few months before Nipsey's death, which that incident precipitated the Korean owners selling the lot to Nipsey and his brother. And then the incident happened with Eric Holder. Now let's go back to another famous incident in that lot, in which this is the one Big U when he talked himself into an indictment on the TV show, where he said he picked up Nipsey to give him his DP. I'm not in a gang. I'm not too much of an expert, but I mean, like, you do get too big for a DP, in a sense. I don't think Nipsey would have submitted to a DP I think they was fighting. And they were in that parking lot, and Black Sam came out and shot in the air or at somebody, but didn't hit him. And the LAPD pulled right up. Again, Big U, if he's this Machiavellian character, I mean, was he sending information, smoke signals to the police to go against Nipsey Hussle? He did file a criminal complaint against the girl, SKG, for throwing her bottle or her cup at him. So, and I'm going to be interviewing her a lot soon. She has a lot of interesting tales to tell about her family and Big U and Nipsey, but her own family. Suge Knight girl, she was on No Jumper. I did a segment on her. Very intelligent young lady. I've been talking to her. And so that was the night where the police, I think they shot at Sam and missed, or they were about to smoke him, and that was when everything happened. That's when that was the big fallout. Now they supposedly got back somewhat cool after that. Was 2016. Supposedly they got back cool after that. That's when he went on the Victory Lap tour. But of course, I did the story about big folks, the Chicago guy, telling the story about Nipsey and Big U and them being at a concert in Chicago, and all these Mexicans were trying to get them because Big U or some Rolling 60s had stolen some work, some coke or whatever from the cartel. And basically Nipsey was ascending, and Big U still doing street stuff, and it's causing problems for Nipsey. And he gave Big U the phone call, I got to move on. You don't fit my brand.
The GT XL settles it. Bigger is better. We took GT S Series Rally Edition.
So Black Sam and Nipsey had a real brand. Well, so did Big U, but Big U's brand was only Rolling 60s, Crips, aggression, violence. Now, Black Sam and Nipsey, I guess, had that too to some extent, but obviously they had made a real brand with the Marathon. Excellent name. They had good products. And now this hamburger chain sits poised. He's got 3. I mean, if these 3 work and he can weather the storm, somebody gonna come in with some private equity and say, well, let's try 15. And I don't know why they wouldn't work. It's a unique, it's a gourmet burger. So it's not cheap, but they have like some brisket mixed in with the meat, and you can get like jalapenos and it's an excellent hamburger. The chicken is good, chicken sandwiches. They got some special drinks, lemonade type Kool-Aid drinks that are good. So, and it has all this LA marketing behind it. I mean, look at Beats by Dre. You could say on the one hand, well, the marketing is gangster rap and death and murder, but in America, it really doesn't matter. Fame is fame and danger is exciting. I mean, Beats by Dre, $3 billion. There weren't even high-end. Those $300 audio, those headphones were $75 headphones. Like, they're nice, they're okay, they're fine. Those aren't $300 headphones. But the branding of Dr. Dre from so many hit songs, so much of which was about street stuff, violence, killing. Now, of course, he had Eminem too, but even Eminem, a lot of dark themes, right? I mean, suicide and hating your mother and street stuff and all of that. So all that matters is the notoriety. So the Marathon Burger definitely has that. Black Sam has long, so he's not trying to be the next Big U. He's lapped Big U many times over already. And but I find it very interesting that he was charged with attempted murder on a member of the gang just a few months before everything happened and the charges were dropped. But had to be a lot of bad blood. There was definitely, and these guys had to have seen the future that Nipsey was going to generate, Nipsey and the Marathon brand and his brother, because they knew that those guys were smart businessmen. Because word on the street, Black Sam, even though he wasn't a member, he would supply different things to members. Now, it's LA. I'm sure some yayo passed through their hands and this, that, and the third. Black Sam always had money. That Rolling 60s area is a great money-making area. There's a lot of people pass through there. There's a lot of street activity. And when there's a lot of people with $500,000, $1 million, $2 million houses, there's a lot of black middle class. There's a lot of people with a lot of money to spend over there for their entertainments and vices. So I'm sure it's a gold mine for many things. So what do you think about that? Did anybody know about this charge? And it led the Koreans to sell the building to Nipsey and his brother, the Ashkenaz brothers. And but I still think it's very telling that even with us hearing that he got 60 years, the reality is Eric Holder up for parole 2039. That sounds like a long time, but it's 2026. Hey, time passes. Doesn't it just seem like it was 2019? Sort of, like not just, but doesn't seem that long ago. And with the way sentencing reductions and drops and this and that guy could be home sooner rather than later, or someone could have certainly put the idea in his head that he'd be home sooner rather than later. And if he's I'm pretty sure he's getting some psychiatric services or whatever. Listen, when you're on certain pills, time is passed. He ain't in there stressing. You go in and tell him you've been taking Seroquel, and every night after dinner they give you a Seroquel. Man, you go to sleep at 7 p.m. and you wake up at 3 a.m. and your mood is very even all day, and you just, time passes and you go to sleep again. He's not up there miserable if he's on psychiatric meds. So, in fact, he's probably more comfortable than he was in the streets. So, the mystery of Eric Holder.
You know the cold part about that though, right? So I heard on one of Big U interviews where he said his homeboy took the dope case for him and ended up getting life. Right? I think Al Prophet said it too, right? Your homie just can't take no dope case. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not how the way the justice system works. You know what I'm saying? They have to prove that it was yours. So with that being said, you know, prosecutors have to find that. You know what I'm saying? And if they feel like he ain't the one, how did that happen? How did that literally happen? You know what I'm saying? That's one thing, right? He said how, you know, they let him go and his homeboy took the case and got life, right? That's one red flag I started looking at. Then the other one was, you know, Loose Cannon Daddy. You see what I'm saying? Tremaine and Jermaine were babies when that shit happened. And the alleged rumors was that he take the case or something was gonna happen to his kids. What would you do if you know your family is out there in the open, you have no way of getting in contact with them? You see what I'm saying? Or they didn't have no way of moving, they didn't have no money. You brought them to a whole nother city, they don't have no family. You know what I'm saying? And you got people watching that your family 24 hours while you know certain individuals is you know fighting their case. Would you take that time just to make sure your family's straight? You know, these is just rumors. These is allegations. This is nothing factual. This is not nothing that actually took place. But, you know, I'm just putting in scenarios that was said, right? Around his name, you know. So this is why I say when it comes to Big U, I think Big U actually wanted to change his life, but the streets never let him become the new him because of what he's done. You know what I'm saying? When you smash on niggas your whole entire life and shit, and you know, people got that respect for you. Some people look for your leadership. Like, nah, nigga, you can't motherfucking nigga be us. Nigga, if you be us, then shit, nigga, anybody come over here and attack us, nigga, shit, nigga, try this hand over here. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, with all of this horrific shit going on, it's some things that's out there as far as, you know, Big U and Suge Knight allegedly trying to take the Marathon brand away from him. You know what I'm saying? That shit, that story, man, that shit, it just grind my gears. You know, that boy really worked so hard to, you know, to build that. You know what I'm saying? Just to see, you know, a nigga, and this gonna happen in anybody's hood. I don't care who you think you is, nigga. You make some of yourself. You get too big. You get big enough where you're stable, where you have the financial means to do anything you want in the world. You could go buy liquor stores. You can go buy all this property like Monopoly in your hood, and you ain't giving to none of them niggas that you know that don't got it, that killed, took lives, went to prison for this. It's gonna be a problem because you know so many souls then died on them blacktops, you know, for a community that don't nobody own nothing in the hood. You ever notice that shit? Nigga, you know, we tied our bodies up with this shit. You know, we spray paint on the properties in this community and we don't own none of this shit. The police could literally come take you off anybody's porch because you don't own it. At a moment notice, the police could come and arrest you. And I noticed when it comes to the streets, nigga, nigga don't even jump out their body at the police. Nigga be on camera talking about, oh, nigga, woo, dissing everybody hood and, oh, nigga, we get them niggas is busters, marks, yeah, nigga, this our shit. Oh, nigga, one time come. Here, we ain't doing nothing. Nigga go cold turkey on them. Where's that energy at when it come to them? You know, it's so easy for us to go spin a block on an app, but we won't go do nothing to no other race, no other enforcement. Not that I'm trying to promote that because I don't believe that, but we won't do that. What about the times, you know, one of them, you know, alphabet people hit somebody. Yeah, you get sued, you get paid for it, but you ain't finna go spin a block on them. Nah, you just want the money. You see what I'm saying? So it's a big difference, homie. And I'm telling y'all, times is finna change. I highly suggest for all the men out there that got the financial mean and all the women who got the financial mean, you might want to go exercise your constitutional right and go get that click clack and go get some of them Skittles that you put up in it so you can, because it's finna get real, man. It's finna get really, really real out here, man. And I'm trying to educate y'all because I'm telling you, the future is not, the gang culture is going to have to evolve. It can no longer stay the same. The technology have changed. Everybody could be compromised right now. You got fake. Let me tell you something. Some of these hood niggas out here, nigga, all of a sudden, this badass murder mommy decides to send you a friend request to your Instagram. You know, society have totally made people feel like they're somebody important. They got y'all thinking, damn, oh, look at this little bad little bitch. Think, oh, she's nigga sent me a friend request. You know, you don't got shit going on with your life, nigga. You still living with your bro. Some of you niggas never had your own apartment. You never had your own car. But you run around town playing like you a nigga all day long in them streets. When your girl, you drop your girl off at work, you take off her pink steering wheel and take off the little eyelashes that she put on her car, and you know what I'm saying, and you throw it in the trunk, and you know, about 5 o'clock you put it back on. Let me tell y'all something. Catch this game, homie. If you start seeing people send you friend requests and you know it's out of your league, I'm telling you, it is not because they think you motherfucking shoot stars out the motherfucking moon. It's because they undercovers, they're watching your channel. And some of you niggas like, look at me. And you niggas get so prideful to chunk up your neighborhood on camera. Let me tell you something. That's why they didn't allow cameras back in the day. It was a secret society. It's so open to the public that niggas, in fact, niggas love to put a nigga on camera, put a DP on the camera, do a robbery on the camera. You niggas is booking shit, stealing out the stores on camera. I'm like, man, you know, damn, that's crazy, bro. I gotta be careful what I say because you know YouTube a little sensitive and shit. But nah, man, it to me, you would think say less is best. You got the right to shut up. You got a right to keep your mouth closed because the internet is here. Let me tell you something. The internet is not going nowhere. All these guys tell me all these niggas is playing dirty, man. They playing on the internet. See, back in the day, you was playing in the streets and nobody found out. You was able to get away with it. But y'all not smart enough to adapt to the new way of life. All you cats that's out here bragging that gangster shit, if they type in your hood name and they look it up on Pacer, or you get your government name, pull your crimes up on Pacer, they can tell you everything you went to jail for. You see what I'm saying? And it's public record. Don't nobody got to be snitching on you niggas. Nobody got to go down to the police station and put up your name. Go to Pacer and you just pull up these niggas' criminal records. That's it. A gang of them out here thinking they can't get touched. Nigga, the internet is not just for play. It's even the battlefield for all the niggas that like to do grimy, dirty shit in the streets and get away with it. Now, you do some grimy shit to a nigga and he got an internet influence on the internet, all he got to do is go pull up all your shit. His pay, he don't even got to come knock you down, shoot you. He gonna hit you hard because you niggas is emotional. All he got to do is, Tavion Williamson, yeah, nigga, 98, yeah, when you got that domestic violence and whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop on that girl, whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. Yep, here go the pictures, here go his investigation, interview, all that shit. What you gonna kill that nigga for? Hell nah, nigga, upload all that content. Damn, everybody like, oh shit. Damn, that's it, you through. And they're releasing videos of your the investigation interviews, all that shit you niggas be, man, it's over. It's over. Oh man, a real man. Fuck being a real man in your eyes, nigga. Yeah, a real nigga is gonna get his get back by any means necessary. So y'all highly suggest y'all tread lightly because look what's going on. A lot of niggas that's trying to downplay the internet is because they're not smart enough, they're not capable or have the comprehension to understand how it works. I see a lot of OGs starting YouTube channels and shit. I'm like, hell yeah, nigga, I'm gonna get this little frog skin and shit. Nigga, shit, nigga, I've been on the streets about, nigga, 40 years. Nigga, the streets ain't gave me nothing. Nigga, as soon as I turn on this camera and got and did what these young folks start doing, yeah, look, nigga, I'll make me some motherfucker. It's some successful OGs on this motherfucker. What's my nigga from Cartoon? You know what I'm saying? Tony. Macaroni Tony. You know what I'm talking about? Bitch, that boy makes some good macaroni, boy. Macaroni Tony. That's what I call that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Cartoon. Nigga doing very well. You know what I'm saying? It's some Nigga, Avalon, Damon Porter doing very well. It's some niggas out here that's getting this shit. And all the other niggas still sitting up there, nigga playing their little dominoes and shit. Oh, nigga, give me my motherfucking points. Nigga ain't made $1, but sitting up here drinking old English, playing dominoes in the park with nothing else going for itself. Hollering about he a real nigga. This internet, I didn't watch so many, oh man, y'all nigga want to do that YouTube shit, man. Detective such and such. Yeah, motherfucker, keep on. A lot of people getting them big interviews. Look, Charleston White jumped on the internet and got rich off this shit. Come on, man. Pass you motherfucking niggas buying shit. Now you like, hey, man, my son want a picture with my son. Hey, man, I ain't gonna lie, man. My wife say she watch you all the time, nigga. When you do that little thing, you be doing it. She be like, that's my boy. Don't fuck my wife, though. Don't fuck my wife. Go ahead and take a picture with my wife, man. I told her I know you, nigga. I told her I know you. The internet have changed tremendously. It's changed so many people that come from the streets' lives, homie, and it's only getting worse. Because now, who has the power? The people that's on the internet. And the ones who don't know how to be on this internet, a lot of them, man, I don't even watch that shit. I'm not no internet nigga. If you got Facebook, you got Instagram, you an internet nigga. You got TikTok, you an internet nigga. I'm tired of hearing all that weak ass shit. Nigga, all y'all niggas be doing running on the internet. How else are you able to talk to people that live out of state? Your family and friends and all that shit from all over the world. Niggas you did time with in prison. All got social media. So all this shit is about the internet. So y'all better be careful, man, because it's a tidal wave coming. And I'm going to tell y'all right now, 42% of the niggas that's out here promoting the gang violence and promoting it as if, you know, I ain't even gonna lie. Shout out to DC Baby Draco, but I did see this video today, right? Where the kid, these little young dudes, they was from Hoover, and they was like, oh, man, we ain't doing that, man. We just trying to do something positive for the community. And that's because they was telling the police that shit, right? As soon as the police left, them niggas end up, oh, nigga, F, whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop, nigga, F, whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. I strike up the hood groove, and them niggas spray painted on somebody else's property, and they was throwing a middle finger up, dissing all the hoods and all this crazy shit, Killer 187, C blank, B blank, and I'm like, damn, nigga, I thought this shit was for the community. So, you know, they lie on these cameras and say, oh, man, we just trying to do something positive for the community, and you terrorizing this motherfucking shit. You niggas, you know what, man, you niggas terrorizing shit. You niggas don't give a fuck about, nigga, this new generation will turn all this shit into ashes. They go tear this shit down. And they're going to do it so fast because it's cameras everywhere. It's cameras on every main corner in the state of California. I kid you not. You look up, it's a camera. And they tracking you from when you leave your house to every main. They can follow you. Man, let's go. Shout out to all the real ones in here. We got 357 people in here. I ain't checked the likes in a minute. You understand me? But let me see if there's some real ones. Hit the like button. Before I get there, man, go ahead and hit that like button if you support the channel. Hold on, let me see where we at. All right, we got 239 people in here. Let's go ahead. Go ahead and give me 30 likes, man. That's all I'm telling y'all. Give me 30 likes. Let's go.
Nipsey Hussle and the battle to control. It was like Big U had this valuable thing, didn't know what to do with it. It slipped through his hands. Nipsey Hussle. Why are you trying to compete with him for the biggest 60? But because Big U didn't really have any business skills. I do believe WAC 100, when WAC 100 talks about, you know, him providing Big U with whatever music industry knowledge and hookups that he had. Because, I mean, with everything about WAC 100, I mean, he was working at Death Row. Was he a flunky errand boy? I don't know, but he was there. He learned something. He met a couple people. I mean, he was managing the game. The game's, you know, more so of a West Coast person, and has the game been managed that great? I don't know, but WAC 100 is, at the worst, you would have to describe him as a low-level actual music industry person. Even if you know, giving him the worst description you could, you can't take that away from him, which Big U wasn't. So Nipsey wanted to move on, and Big U had no, and he's trying to use violence, and they're not going for it. So I just find this to be too much of a coincidence
We have got to the point where literally anybody can build a fully working app without knowing how to code. This is based.
Black Sam charged with attempted murder just right before all this stuff happens against the 60 charges drop. Of course, they're going to take care of it in the street. Who was the rolling 60? It doesn't say. How are all those guys out now? How are all those guys outside? No one was paying attention. No one caught a vibe. We've all been outside. I mean, it's the Al Prophet channel, right? We all have been outside in bad neighborhoods all our life. You know the vibes when it's like, who's he? Who is dude? Who's this guy walking up? What's up with dude? Why is he got his shoulders like that? Why is he looking around? No one noticed anything about Eric Holder. They just paying no attention to Eric Holder. Remember, someone who they should have known who he was. He was like he's big shitty cuz or shitty cuz, whatever in the shitty line that he is. He was told to stay away from that area because he was doing reckless acts of violence. So you mean to tell me a guy that ain't supposed to be around here because he do too much? We're in a gang known for killing people, but you do too much, so you stay away. Oh, and here you are, and nobody is like, what the fuck is he? Let's go inside. He the type of guy, even if you don't want it, you be like, man, let's go inside when he's around. Just leave him out. We don't want no trouble. Like going, no one clutched. No one fired at Eric Holder. Free kill. Nipsey was a free kill. Next time you're thinking about joining a gang, think about that. Nipsey was a free kill, meaning he didn't even get shot at. He was able to, he spit on Nipsey, or he kicked him like, the dead bitch. Like, it was bad. And all them guys no one can. Think about that. He didn't snipe him from across the street. It wasn't an accident. Like, he was up.
Man, you know what it is. And it's a wake-up call out, nigga. If they wasn't willing to die for Nip, what make you think your hood would die for you, nigga? You get nigga knock you down and you fall, it's a shootout and shit. Niggas ain't coming like in war and come try to grab you, move your body to safety. No, they gonna leave you shot up right there and let that nigga who put you down run up and stand up over you and finish you off. If this Nipsey Hussle took care of a whole lot of people. You gotta ask yourself, nigga, you ain't nowhere near that type of status. What make you think a nigga save you, nigga? You see what I'm saying? Y'all niggas getting a shootout and nigga, and y'all niggas in the car, you know what I'm saying? You bleeding too much, you know what I'm saying? And shit, nigga, open up that door and push you up out that car so fast. You know how many niggas got left back and war? Shit, nigga, man, you know how many niggas just going off of missions, going off of skits, going hustling, and niggas get left all the time, man. What make you think your homies won't do you like that? What's so special about you? Because, everybody got relationships with everybody in their community. You know what I'm saying? But what make you think they gonna choose your life over theirs? You see what I'm saying? Especially if you don't got more money than them. Or, you ain't their everyday killer. You ain't their everyday rider. You just a nigga with some money that make them niggas look bad. Come on, gang. Come on, nigga. Not once have we seen this big homie, nigga, his son's birthday. We ain't seen him at none of these major events. Nipsey Hussle Square event, he didn't show up. But he did all that practicing, wait to get that money and all that shit in the beginning. Everything was about him. Now he hiding in the desert talking about, oh yeah, man, I'm just doing what Nip told me to do. Nigga, what happened to that store? He had a t-shirt line called LA Prolific. He put a mural of himself like Nipsey did. But Nipsey had a mural when he was dead. You know what I'm saying? Nipsey opened up his store, he had the ribbon. Everything that Nip did, he recreated. And he failed at it. He failed at it because that wasn't his. He recreated everything Nip accomplished thought it can work like that. You thought you could use his blueprint and get successful. That was his direction. You tried it and failed. You know what I'm saying? You invested your money in a store, didn't work. Thousands of dollars. Jewelry, thousands of dollars. You took whatever you had left and bought a little bit of land. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all gotta ask yourselves, nigga, come on, nigga, that nigga, he was the help. He was a helper. Nipsey died all of a sudden, boom. Y'all forgot a family sued the Marathon estate. I don't know if they actually won it, but they sued the Marathon estate. Somebody got stabbed up there and he lost his life. And his big homie was on that, lawsuit, trying to help the family sue because he was a witness to it. Some weird shit. You know what I'm saying? So why would you even want to help a family sue the Marathon estate? You know what I'm saying? Because Black CZ treated you like help. Nip treated you like a big homie. He treated you like you was important. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, y'all got to pay attention, man. If that was really his friend, he would be doing, what happened to that loyalty that you had in the beginning when he died? See, a nigga forget about you and move on with life. You know what I'm saying? He ain't doing nothing that's beneficial to the marathon or helping anybody. No, none of that shit. Now he just living his motherfucking life and talking all that gangster shit. You know what I'm saying? And let me tell y'all something. When you die, your homies ain't gonna come back and help your legacy. They're not gonna push your movement. They're not gonna push anything that's beneficial. Hold on. This is some real shit right here.
All these Crips had when Nipsey couldn't even shoot a video in the hood. Yeah, nigga, Big U pulled up and told that nigga, you ain't shooting nothing in the hood, nigga. Take that shit somewhere else.
Why his big homie didn't step up to Big U? Why his big homie never stepped up to, hey, hold on, cuz. You see the little homie trying to do something, cuz. Nigga, I'll catch that fucking thing, cuz. What happened to all of that gangster shit? Nah, because there's always somebody bigger and badder than your motherfucking ass. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, nigga, all that gangster shit, come out. Nigga be playing that gangster shit, but there's limitations to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, nigga, come on, man.
Niggas ain't do nothing. Y'all seen when Tupac in 1992, the Malcolm X speech, he was like, I take all this lightly. Nip, take all this lightly. Where was all you niggas at when niggas ran up in his shop, beat him up in front of his family? 6, 7, 8 years later, niggas go up there and kill him at the same.
And that's the part right there. Where was you at when him and his family was out there fighting in that parking lot? Where was you at? Why you didn't go do nothing about it? You the big homie. I'm telling y'all, boy, something ain't right, man. We gonna get to it, though. Yeah, we definitely gonna get to it.
Where was all these fake-ass Nipsey supporter fan homies at, nigga? That nigga had a bodyguard from Grape Street. We don't even get along with Grape Street. That nigga didn't fuck with none of you niggas. Now you niggas is all over here short for rest in peace, Nip. Bro, that nigga didn't fuck with you niggas.
Yeah, of course. Nigga, what she talking about? Who's gonna be happy that the one nigga that, you know what I'm saying, that made it to the top, you know, he ain't giving y'all no money. I tell you all the time. In today's society, the ones who say that they hood love them and shit, nigga, let me tell you something, nigga. If you want loyalty, you gotta pay for that shit on this black top, nigga. I swear to God, nigga. Ain't none of that shit. Or you gotta be one of the most ruthless, scandalous motherfuckers. If you want the respect that could get you some loyalty, you gotta put fear in niggas' heart that if they cross you, they'll die. That's it. Because if you want real loyalty, you gotta pay for that shit. And the problem is this. A stranger will be more loyal to you than your own homie. A stranger will be there for you than your own family. You see what I'm saying? Just ask yourself, some of you niggas is rappers, some of you niggas is YouTubers. How many of your homies from your hood actually subscribe to your channel and support your channel? But when if it's something going on, they want to politic about something you said and something you did or your music career. How many of these niggas said, bro, hey, take me to the studio, man, I got half on something on that shit. We know you got to pay for the studio, the engineer, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? But when you got a show or you got merch, nigga, like, man, go ahead and give me like 3 of them shirts, nigga. I support your shit. I don't need a nigga to support my shit, nigga. Financial support, yeah. Half y'all niggas out here lying to yourself, nigga. Ain't nobody, nigga, you is not that important. I'm talking to you niggas in the back. I don't care how tough you niggas is. Nigga, look, you niggas go get on one of these cameras, do a hood vlog or some shit, a hood video, and get 20,000 views one time and shit talking about you famous. Everybody, yeah, keep convincing yourself that shit. This shit is not a joke. Niggas out here, they got to put out content every day. Shit, Country Wayne put out 1,400 pieces of content a month. 14. Some of y'all niggas is only putting out 1 video a fucking week. That's 4 videos a month. You know what I'm saying? And y'all want to get some money off this shit. Y'all want to get famous off this shit. That ain't how this game go. You got to work for everything you getting. For you content creators, let me tell you something. I don't think you motherfucking shit out here because you got a couple thousand views. Let me tell you something. You better do this shit every day. This is not no, y'all think it's easy because you get them views and shit, but no, you have to do this shit every day if you want to make a decent living out of this shit. And it's not even decent. You know what I'm saying? You might be able to pay your rent and all that shit. You might get good months, bad months, but I'm talking for you starters because some of you niggas don't believe it. Keep doing it, man. I'm going to tell y'all, you at least got to be 2-3 years in strong before you can really start seeing some out of this shit. I'm just giving y'all some real game because I know it's a lot of niggas out there on that street corner. Nigga, like, man, I got to do something with my life. I used to be the nigga sitting in my car, nigga, serving yay. You know what I'm saying? That I tell, like, man, I'm gonna do this YouTube shit, cuz, like, I feel this shit, bro. Like, I know it's something out there that I'm supposed to be doing besides, you know, curb serving in this motherfucking alley. You know what I'm saying? Gotta hide this yay and shit. I can't keep it on me because the police always around me. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, kept a, Glock 19 on my lap, you know what I'm saying? Sitting there drinking every day, having thoughts of me doing something that's gonna mean something that has a purpose to it. You know what I'm saying? A real fucking purpose. And I know I ain't the only nigga that's been out there on the counters like, nigga, God did not put me on this motherfucking earth just to go spin a block on my ops, nigga, and try to take a nigga life just because he's from an area that nobody own no property on. None of us own no property for these neighborhoods, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And you can't keep it real with your homies because, nigga, you tell a nigga you want to go to school. Oh, nigga want to do Steve Urkel. I'm ready to go to school. A nigga will belittle you for saying you want to do something positive. Just imagine a nigga clown you of doing something so positive that can change your future, and then you don't take that direction because niggas made you feel like you ain't no real nigga for doing something positive, but 10 years later, his son graduated from high school and he go to a college now and he's a A1. Yeah, my son, man, he made it to college, man. He a nigga, #1 draft pick, man. My son doing good. Yeah, you remember that shit? That nigga was calling you, saying you wanted to go to school and shit. Now he's calling you Steve Urkel, but his son, it's all good. Motherfuckers is so fake on these streets. Let me tell you something. Get away from anybody. Don't tell nobody. Stop telling everybody what you want to do with your time. Because your time is your currency. I swear to God, man. Look in that mirror. And let me tell you something. That's the realest person that you could ever talk to. Look in that mirror. You know why I recommend looking in that mirror? Because that mirror won't fucking lie to you. You could talk that shit to that mirror, but your subconscious, you don't even got to talk. Just look in the mirror. All them thoughts and all them words that's coming out, it's going to tell you the fucking truth. You not that nigga that you claim to be out there in the streets, nigga. You a mass murderer and, you a kick a baby. Not rewind that. I seen a nigga talking about he was going to do that to a baby. And I was like, man, lock that nigga up. I ain't gonna lie to you. When that nigga, I was going to sock you in the... Get that nigga up out of here. That is nothing godly. And I always jail on no nigga, but any nigga talk about hurting a fucking baby, an innocent baby, lock that nigga up. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I said it. If you talking about hurting a child, nigga, you take your wild ass and sit behind one of them cells, nigga. I don't believe in that. I don't give a fuck if it's a female. If you sock a girl with her baby in her hand, lock her ass up, nigga. That's shit, nigga. God told me to say that. Shit, but anything else, you sock a baby. Can't you help us? Yeah, get your ass out of here. But yeah, man, that's some real shit, man. Hey, 372 people in here. Hit the like button, man. Let's get them likes up. Let's get it through the algorithm. And yeah, back to Al Prophet. Let's go.
On him. Yeah. Fell down. Stood over him. Gave him some more. Keep him at I think he spit. I don't want to say he spit on him. He didn't, but I think I read it. But I know he kicked him when he was down. Nobody had nothing? What about the people in the store? Black Sam is supposed to, like he said, protocol. I get it. Security slips up for a second and lets Nipsey be out there. But Nipsey was out there for a while. Because remember, Holder talked to him. The girl talked to him. They went back to the car. Then he came back. Nobody.
Only person that was on duty that day was a female that was watching the register, and Nipsey Hussle, big homie. This was already documented. It was already said. Even his big homie said the homegirl was at the register, and shit, nigga, I came out to holler at, I was folding clothes. I came out to holler at Nip. Then I told Nip I'm finna go take my lunch break. And he went back up in there, and that's when it happened. Let's go.
Thought this known shooter, Eric Holder, who ain't supposed to be around, is floating around. What's up with him? Nobody's got a gun. Nobody's watching. Now, this may be a mystery that never gets solved, like many are. Many unsolved mysteries never get solved because people don't have a reason to talk. Or if you're a good orchestrator of events, you orchestrate them in such a way that nobody can really say, well, he told him to do this. And if you're really good at it, you just set the stage. I always use as the best example of it the life-taking of Malcolm X. In the week before Malcolm X's demise, the final call featured a cover art with Malcolm being called a heretic or something in his head, bouncing down steps. Now, if you published that newspaper to a group of people in the Nation of Islam in the 1960s, certainly not everybody in the Nation of Islam was a criminal or joined in prison. No, I mean, that would be incorrect to say. But as we know, a lot of the guys did. And as we know, back at that time, there was a lot of violence associated with the Nation of Islam, some of the temples and etc. Not that that's what it was all about or whatever, but
new text message from Andrea New.
But if you have an organization full of violent people and you, as a respected leader, put the word out to somebody in the organization, even the golden child, Malcolm X, Nipsey Hussle, they have transgressed, and you just give a visual representation of their death, there's a good chance somebody is going to commit the act without you having to say it. And there's no such thing as a tacit conspiracy. Tacit means unspoken. If you mess with our prophet and somebody come and does something to you just because they love me, I'm not part of any conspiracy. I didn't tell them to do nothing. I was one time in an incarceration situation, and some people came and threatened some people and blah, 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 and they were going to try to charge me, but I had never had a visit or a phone call yet. So I couldn't have anything to do with it. So I find it, again, strange that these business Nipsey and them are owning up Plaza, even in, it's not a bad area, Crenshaw Sauce. One of those plazas is worth millions of dollars. And you got a thriving store, and now they got the hamburger stuff. People going to try to mess up. That's that incident at his store. If I were Black Sam, I would open the next doors. He's done what he needs to do for the hood. You got to get off that. Open that shit away from all them people in South Central where they're not going to want to go out there, because there could be some people that have an agenda to cause him problems. And if you have enough incidents, now, I don't know how many incidents are happening. It doesn't seem like that many, but you know, all it takes is one bad incident and people scared. I'm not letting my kids go to the Marathon store. One thing Marathon Burger is going to have to get past, I mean, I've gone to the one at Venice and the one at Melrose. Definitely, you know, for a city that's not very black, LA, a lot of black customers, which is fine, obviously, but you know, it means you're not reaching the broader. And I don't know how the one in Venice is doing. The hamburgers are very good. It should be doing gangbusters. So, you know, Sam has this tricky thing to walk. He potentially has this great branding, and the hamburger thing could be bigger than the clothes. But is it too overly associated with? He's got to stop with this negative publicity, and he's got to disassociate the marathon and Nipsey from the gang thing. Because listen, when someone's going to get some food, the last thing you want to do is be mixed up in someone else's strife. So find it very interesting. This is gangster business, how you get beyond street dreams is you try to use the street money and your street clout to promote yourself and to have a product, which Nipsey and his brother successfully did, but the streets grabbed Nipsey, and now his brother is left to carry on and do it for Nipsey's kids and etc. Now, one other thing about Nipsey and Big U, supposedly in 2011, Nipsey's one of his, the first baby mom is Big U's niece, whatever that means. That probably just means a girl in the hood. She had the baby in some just low-life atmosphere, and then Nipsey went over there and pistol whipped the guy, maybe roughed up the baby's mom, and then Big U came over and beat him up. Because of that, seemed like Big U but they got back cool by 2016. I don't know, like Big U definitely, and we see from the wiretaps in the case, I'm the last hunter out here. I'm the most dangerous one. He was on that, or at least presented himself to be. So he definitely was trying to dominate Nipsey Hussle. And I don't know why he would have stopped. And if someone went in that store with aggression and was beaten and whatever and had according to the write-up, person may have had permanent vision loss. Like when I said the incident where Black Sam was charged with hitting the guy with a lead pipe and stabbing him or whatever, that guy got fucked up, whoever did it. So you mean they just let that's just forgotten? That just happened. They just forgot about that. Big Sam pulled out a gun and shot. Imagine, so if you're Big U and you're DPing Nipsey, you're doing inappropriate gang activity, and his brother come out, you interfering in the gang business? Like, none of these are things that they would let slide. I wouldn't think. Not if I'm the biggest 60, I'm the big 60, I'm the hunter, everyone's scared, you know, I'm the last one out, I'm the last OG out here killing people. All these things that Big U said out of his own mouth on the wiretaps. Why would Nipsey just be off the hook? Why would Nipsey have been off the hook and his brother for these things that happened? Assaults on presumably Big U's team, breaking up what Big U's doing. Why would he have just gotten a pass? Why the hell was nobody paying attention to Eric Holder, a known dangerous person? He was not someone that had been around. He was ostracized because he was too unpredictably violent. And if some gang members don't want you around because you're too unpredictably violent, well, you can imagine what that means. Nobody was on point. Nobody was spooked by Eric Holder.
Yeah, man. It makes all the sense in the world, man. But sometimes common sense ain't common. Hey, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and ask y'all to hit that like button. We got a little bit more time before this live is over. I want to tell everybody, appreciate everybody pulled up. You know, it's an hour and some change. You know, it's always a treat when players meet and to entertain y'all. So go ahead and hit that like button, man, and we almost out of here. Let's go.
if you knew what Eric Holder did, or what I was told he did, he would be someone that if you'd be like, oh shit, what's he doing here? I remember the night. Remember when Trick and Jim Jones, or supposedly one of them got shot at a club in Detroit? I was in there that night, and I saw some guys in there that I was like, what are you doing in here? I said, should I leave? Is something going to happen? And they were like, yeah, something probably going to happen. Meaning, there's some people that don't.
Yeah. Shout out to our prophet, man. It's you kind of going in a different direction, but we're gonna leave it right there, man. I need all my real ones to hit that like button before y'all get up out of here, man. And yeah, we got more content coming on the way. Make sure y'all, if y'all new to the channel, go ahead and hit the like button, hit the notification bell, be on the lookout so y'all can be able to get it early. And yeah, man, I'm gonna see you on the next video. Y'all know how we do it. Let's get it. Let's go.